So my idea for a radio show is based around my background of acting and drama, and that's something that I'd want to go into through radio and journalism, presenting shows possibly, or acting as well. And that's why I think um, I myself watch a lot of behind the scenes stuff and on films and TV sets, TV shows, and how what they spend their money on and how much money it takes to put on a good film, and how if you don't make a profit on a film, that can be a huge problem because it's a loss and the film stops, and then they can't make a sequel. And a lot of sequels, after doing some research, a lot of sequels actually don't make as much money as the first film did, because there's all if the first film is done really well, there's always a lot of hype around it, and all the fans are sort of looking around, like going, oh, when is that next film coming out? Oh, I want to, that second one's going to be incredible. And then the second one comes out and everyone goes, oh, yeah, it's not so good, you know? So, for example, I don't know about, I don't have a sequel one, but there's a film called The Postman. Its budget was $80 million, and it came out in 2007. Actually, it had the famous actor and slash like director Kevin Costner. It came out in 2007, and yeah, so budget of 80 million, and at the box offices it only took in 17.6 million. So it was a huge loss, and it was all over the tabloids at the time. And that's what I sort of. It was all. I remember when it came out in 2007, people were talking about it. They were so shocked because Kevin Costner is such a big actor, that they thought there's no way this movie could flop. And there's always. So that would be one part of the radio show, talking about films that are coming out, news surrounding it, with the budgets, and then it would also talk about like a film that might have just come out, and if it's done well or if it's not, and the praise, and if they're up for like Academy Awards such as the Oscars or BAFTAs. So that'd be a big thing. Again, another part to that show, which sort of leads on to what I said, would be a segment on when the Oscars are coming up, all the movie buzz around who will be nominated, and who do we think might win certain awards for their portrayals of characters in films. This also goes for the Emmys, which are TV shows, which I think it'd be really funny because I know a lot of people that also love gossip about like if a film or TV show has been put on and then all of a sudden one of the main characters isn't in that show, everybody goes online and says, "Oh, what happened to so and so?" And straight away the news like sort of generates. So I think that would be a big part as well to my radio show. I talk about like the gossip surrounding the films, and if an actor got fired or cut because of their poor acting, or maybe something they've actually said. And something they've actually said seems to happen quite a lot for actors and directors. I know there's one of the main actors in the show The Mandalorian. She was actually cut from The Mandalorian show after finding out that she had said some very very like non vaccination type thing. She's very much against it, and she might have actually said some racial. She had a bit of a racial slur said. So I think that would be a big thing that I'd love to talk about. I think it'd be really entertaining. Because there's always these gossip shows I see on on YouTube or television or even radio podcasts that talk about this sort of thing, but sometimes they can be a bit dry and they're not very funny. And I'd love to bring a bit of comedy towards it and just give people the insight on the news coming up, because everybody loves the gossip around films and TV shows. So yeah, I think that would be that's definitely what I'd want to do for my radio show. I think it'd be a great idea to put on. I think a lot of people would watch it. A lot of people would listen to it. Yeah. So thank you.